Hey all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically Harlan, Kentucky. We're outside of CryptoCon. This is a event celebrating cryptids and cryptid research. Never been here before. John here invited me to come along, and we're gonna check it out. So follow us. Now this is a cryptid I have never heard about. He's some sort of half-human cat monster that eats watermelon and broccoli. This is a four-toed Sasquatch. Huh.
Out of a larger track. And the working theory is that they teach the younger ones to walk in the larger one's track to help conceal tracks. That's the working theory. So I found that. You found that one? I'm gonna wander around. That's awesome.
This one right here.
There's been a lot of Bigfoot sightings here in Harlan, Kentucky. This is from Sumatra.
Sumatra?
It's got kind of that.
Yeah, it's they hang around in trees.
Okay.
Yeah, almost looks like a opposable thumb.
And if you feel right here, you can feel the tendon in the foot.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was in very soft. That's not been washed. That is the dirt that came from Sumatra. I work with teams around the world to better understand these creatures and phenomena. Awesome. So I'm from here in Harlan originally. I don't live here anymore, but I've been all over this country looking for Bigfoot. All the way out to Bluff Creek, California, where the famous Patterson Gimlin.
Yeah.
There's a footprint inside the dead tree. It stepped on the tree and left a perfect impression of a left-handed footprint. The big one we saw was probably an older one, but the smaller ones that we've encountered, those are real young creatures. So we think that that area, that whole area, there's a lot of foot traffic through there with hikers and stuff. We think they come in there and learn how to live without being detected by humans. When you figure out that you are not the only intelligent creature on this earth, that will mess with you really bad. And Bigfoot, Yeti, Oran Pendek, Yowie, whatever you want to call them, they're out there. And the physical manifestation of cognitive thought is whenever you truly believe something so much, you make it real. Case in point, Slender Man. Slender Man started out as just a little joke. It was an urban legend. All of a sudden, people start seeing the damn thing.
Yep.
How does that happen? It's the physical manifestation of cognitive thought.
There's a word for that. They call it
Thomas. What is it?
Tulpa.
Tulpa.
It's a tulpa.
Tulpa. Physical manifestation of cognitive.
Okay. So what are we looking at here?
I was about to say the same
That right
thing.
there is an item that was found in London, Texas. It's called the London artifact. It's it's a hammer that's composition can't even be replicated in today's atmosphere. The metals won't merge together like they should. But it's in a rock that's dated, I think, either 400 million or 600 million years old.
Oh wow.
So how in the world is a hammer found in something that old? Either the earth ain't as old as they're saying, or there's something strange going on there.
Yeah. That just opens up the door for a lot of possibilities there.
Yes, sir. It sure
Time travel to alien. Oh yeah.
They come back from the lab, undocumented primates. You can't hardly see it, but there's only like 2 or 3 hairs in each one. This toothpaste right here is kind of an interesting thing. We found this in East Tennessee at an abandoned museum. This is a pretty cool anomaly right here. I found these a lot in Werewolf Springs in Dixon, Tennessee. And it's right next to where they have the legend of the White Wolf Screamer, if you're aware of that. But I find a lot of these turtle shells like this, like something's just peeled it out. If you notice the striations where the teeth are, it's like big flat human toothprints.
Yeah, you can see them along the edge.
Like something's been just gnawing on it, eating it out.
like eating like an apple or something.
Yeah.
What's with these rings right here?
The rings right here are really cool. Back in the early part of the century, last century, when Barnum and Bailey was traveling around, he would have the freak show and you'd have the giants. And the giants would come out and they would toss these out to the crowd. It was novelty rings. So I started collecting these because a lot of people are interested in giants, and it gave me a way to like bring up biblical giants.
Yeah.
So here's a replica of a human femur that was found in Turkey in 1957. The guy was somewhere around 12 feet tall.
It's a big femur.
And for those who chase Bigfoot, you know, they say he's been seen as tall as 12 feet. Well, that's what a 12-foot tall Bigfoot femur would probably look like. Slate palette of Anomalous showing two long-necked dinosaurs. Ichthyostome showing dinosaurs. Man and dinosaurs are supposedly not contemporaneous in time. But how did men know what dinosaurs looked like
At that time?
Because the first actual dinosaur was found in the 1800s, and the word dinosaur wasn't coined until 1841 by Sir Richard Owen. Nobody knew until recently that dinosaurs actually had circular rosetta patterns on their skin. So how did men living 1,500 years ago know what a dinosaur looked like?
Unless they were walking alongside of it.
They would walk around dinosaurs.
All right, now this is the Silver Bridge right here?
Yep.
And tell the story how you got that.
Someone actually donated this piece of the Silver Bridge to our museum because they watched one of the Carpetbagger videos of you coming to the museum.
Aw, see?
And they messaged us and they're like, hey, we have a piece of the bridge here in the flower bed at our house. Do you want it? I was like, yeah, man, I think I do.
Wait a minute, why was it in the flower bed?
He said he had no idea where to put it. He had it for 5 or 6 years.
Really?
So he just had it outside as a decoration.
So it's an original piece of the Silver Bridge in Point Pleasant, West Virginia that collapsed during the Mothman event. And here we have one of the Hopkinsville goblins, where they family had a shootout with an army of these over in Hopkinsville, Kentucky back in the 50s, I believe.
That's blood, human blood.
Why is there blood on it?
It's called a mourning dog.
Yeah?
Back in what was the 30s? Yeah. Back in the 30s when a child died,
Yeah.
the mama would take like blood or hair with it, and they would put it to a dog, and they believed that it would keep the baby's soul.
Yeah?
And then when the mother died, they buried the dog with the mother, and they believed the mother and baby could be together. Well, she didn't get buried with the mama.
Huh. Do you have it in a circle of salt?
Salt. Yes.
Salt. Is that a haunted object or?
Every one of these are. Everything here is.
Everything here is haunted.
Yeah. That is a Bible.
A haunted Bible?
This is Alice, by the way.
Alice?
Her name is Alice. Okay, so you set up a little bit. This key here comes from Virginia. It was in a house of a gentleman. How many people was it, Marcella, he killed? A total of 9 people he killed. The old skeleton keys used to take and open any room in the house. And he opened the door up and killed all of his family before he killed himself.
Jeez. Oh, my left hand. Okay.
Did you feel anything? Some people say it gets real cold. Some people says they feel like a tingly sensation.
To me, it feels like electricity.
Definitely feel coldness.
Now, try it in your other hand.
Now let's put it in your other hand.
All right.
Tell me if you feel the same thing or you feel different.
Yeah, I feel the coldness still.
It's rather odd, actually.
Usually they just feel it in one hand.
Almost like somebody's rubbed their feet against carpet.
I don't know if it's because she put it in my head or not, but it does feel like.
Certain people can feel tingly.
Okay, like if you take an almost dead 9-volt battery and put it to your tongue,
Right.
like it's barely got any charge to it.
That's what most people feel is that. But other people, they felt like one hand was cold, one was warm.
And she said, can you get her to me? It's very important. She was like 80. So of course I went straight away. And I pull up and she comes to the door. I knock on the door and she goes, thank goodness, honey, it's you. She goes, hold your hand out. And I held my hand out and she laid the key in my hand and it felt like I'd stuck my finger in 110. But
Really?
yes. And then she says, "Are you okay?" Because it drains you. And she told me the story that she inherited a house here, it had been passed down, and the gentleman that built the house, that was a skeleton key to the doors. When they finally had doors with locks, he used that key to get in each room and kill his family.
Oh, wow.
So that was the key that he used to do it with.
And where was that at?
I was him right there. He's standing right. Don't kid.
What I do now? You did it. Apparently you killed everybody in the house.
There's a lady right here in Wallens that had that in her house, was having one. It was the same with the key. Just people called me and they or shipped. I had stuff shipped to me from everywhere, and I just collected it. I'm weird, you know this, so it fits right in with me. Since I've got this ring, I've been having these weird nightmares. There's she said stuff crawling after her and looked like humans distorted would chase her.
That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
And she said, I think it's the ring. She said, because it didn't start till we got the ring. So, no.
I don't think so.
And so she gave it to me, and I took it home with me, and my friend was with me, and I was like, hey, don't you think this ring's cute? She said, oh, that is. I said, you want to keep it for me tonight? I've got so much going on. I said, just take it home with you tonight and keep it, and I'll pick it up tomorrow. 6:30 a.m. my phone rings, and she's freaking. And she doesn't know the story. The other lady tells me, she tells me the exact same story. All night long, things chased her. Contorted, like human monster things chased her. The whole time she had the ring with her.
Oh my gosh.
That ring right there. The flag probably means the most to me because it did come from a soldier from Iraq.
Okay.
So it means the most to me. I did not change it. It was sent to me, and that's exactly how I left it. But since I keep contact with him, and he's doing a little better, he's not having the nightmares and the depression since I've got the flag.
He was having nightmares when the flag was in his house?
He was. And a lot of depression and suicidal thoughts. This was picked up at a rummage sale, the lady said, for her granddaughter. And once they got it home, this was sent to me from Southern California 2 weeks ago. Once they got it home, her granddaughter started experiencing things happening in her room.
Oh, wow.
Like a little girl would stay under her bed that had long fingernails, and so they packaged it up. She said, will you take it? And I said, yeah. They packaged it up and sent it to me. I haven't had any chance to do much with it yet.
Oh, wow.
So, and then the guy that gave me the mask was moving out of his house, and he literally drove 130 some miles to bring me the mask.
What kind of mask is that?
It's an old wooden mask, and it looks like somebody has put this on the back of it to hang it up. It's wood.
Spirit attack. The girl who drowned, they said the first time. And if you look up the story, you're going to say, I found this.
All right, appreciate you guys joining me here in Harlan, Kentucky at CryptoCon. Definitely really fascinating to hear people's experiences, people's encounters, people's ideas. And I'm fascinated with cryptids. Someday I would like to catch a cryptid. I guess I had to start hunting for them first, but I was fascinated with what may or may not be there. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to see other places I've been, please check the interactive map down in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, consider buying a t-shirt. Consider donating to Patreon. A $3 or more donation will get you a postcard once a month. But for now, this one's in the bag.